Sup, dude?
Hey, welcome back. This is the Lord of Sin. Welcome back to Cities Skylines. I'm trying to find out who that is. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it probably by viewing. I thought I'd be able to do it through the app on the phone, but apparently that is not a possibility. Let me try one more thing here. It's not showing the live one at all, is it? No. Okay, let me pull this up this way and go in here, and I'm gonna have to view it that way. Go this way, there's that. And go in here, and I'm gonna have to view it. Hey, Dark Rose! Excellent. Thank you, Dark Rose, for coming by. I appreciate that considerably. Alright, so, I'm not sure how the gain is on this. Is it too high? Do I need to set this mic down? Hold on just a moment. Dark Rose, I appreciate you actually being here because you might be able to help me figure out if this sounds better or do I still sound far away versus trying to change it to this. And I'm just going to have to figure out some other way to raise the microphone up so it's even closer, I guess. I'm not sure. How does this sound? Okay. Alright, so when we left off, there were a bunch of other things. I did make some changes off camera. And let me go ahead and start and get play going. So,
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so we did indeed upgrade all the roads from dirt roads. We're using one-way roads coming in to the city. Coming in. And then those come off into the farming and residential area, which eventually I'm going to have to swap this out almost to be predominantly farming. I mean, it makes sense to do so. So it's called Wolfie Heights now. I did create another Wolfie Heights over here because that's where I'm going to move all the residential to. And then this is going to become just solely pretty much a... well, I'm going to use the actual industries farming stuff here. That's why it's set up the way that it is. We have to get some money together to be able to do that. We're getting there. I did add in some... I did change the zone.
I won't be here long. I have another live stream to watch.
Oh, alright. No, hey, I appreciate you stopping by regardless. But since you did stop by, Dark Rose... We're going to go ahead and name, let's see, that's a Shovel Parkway. Let's see here, we'll find one for you. Let's do this. We're going to rename this street for you. Give me just a moment. And let's get rid of this, because I don't like all of that. People know what it is. They know. They know. They know these things. There we go. Alright, so now there's that. And we did add in some pretty interesting vegetation and some additional detailing. Thank you, appreciate that. With fences here along this road. So, for example, if I come in this way, change out, yeah, be a businesswoman here. But yeah, we did add in some pathways, like blue pathways. I kind of like it like this. Some nice color changing trees. Now this is not a walk pathway. This is just one of those drive-by ones, but it looks pretty nice. Let's see if we can swap out. Oh, this kid. There we go. Let's go into a
Talk to you later. Have fun.
I'll have a great one, Dark Rose. Thank you so much for coming by. If you get a chance to share the stream, I appreciate that too. Have a happy and safe one out there. Thank you so much for your support. So, we did add and change up almost all of the roads. I did go in and add in some additional pathways. And because I have the park things, I did add a city or zoo park pathways, because these are one of my favorites. The wonderful things about this is that I can change the trees that are aligned along it too. Now, I did go in and add in and swap out some residential, or change out some residential for farming, industrial, and I'll be doing that slowly as we continue to grow. I did also add in a high school because that was something we kind of needed. We were getting there to that point anyway. But here's the plan that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be bringing this where Arcade Hills is, that center part, the commercial area. They'll be bringing that slightly down here and to the right into this new version of Wolfie Heights. And honestly, I would like to kind of have it, if I can pull it off. I think it's still too early to do so. But go to the pedestrians only stuff from the new DLC that came out recently. But I don't believe that that is going to be a possibility to do so. Let's get rid of this. Why is that blinking like that? Interesting. Not bad, just interesting. Okay, so that's the plan. And then as we start growing out that residential, because we obviously have a lot of residential demand right now. And once we build out this residential area, which is going to require more power, it's going to require more water, and this water should be okay here. The pollution that's coming from this industrial area, I may have to prune this industrial back. I think I mentioned that once before too. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just do that now, and just to kind of quell that and get that resolved. Just because I don't want that to be something that's going to be a stickler issue for us. But see, we have it here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, this, and that. And that way, that keeps it away, far away from this water supply, which should be able to, even with this becoming farming down the road, as it is already slightly farming here, right? Then that should be able to preserve these water towers and keep them going. I don't think the water right now is so much of an issue. This is just budgetary concerns because I have it about 85% on the budget where that's concerned. And power is going to be something that we're going to need a lot sooner than we're going to need water. Now, the only other thing we're going to need for water is going to be an additional pumping or some, sewage plant area. Because if you look at what we've already done to that poor water, that whole lake is all poo. So we're going to eventually have to clean that up if we're going to create like a park area around this lake eventually, especially if we buy that next tile over, which I think we talked briefly about doing, because oh no, that's a residential and then a farming. Yeah, because the next square would be roughly of that same area anyway, and roll right into the cut. It would cut off right the same thing right here, go out to where the other tree line to the east is, and yeah, pretty much that's how they had it sold off like that. So, for example, if I want to lean into oil, I'm going to have to buy this one to the left of us. I'm presuming I'm just going to call this the west. I don't know. Using this as it's northbound. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It's a guess. This is a train.
Days.
Hey, lakes for days. Well, it's a poo lake. That is a poo lake. Lake O Poo. Look at where the pollution. Where is it? Pollution? Yeah. Whoa, we're gonna have to clean that up quite a bit. So that's gonna be an interesting prospect to do as well. Look at how bad this is. Once this industrial area, even look at how, like this area that I went back and changed up to be industrial on farming, look at how non-polluted it is compared to all of this industrial area. So as I think that I start taking some of this away, that will also give more demand into the farming area. So it's going to be like a multi-pronged thing. Take a little bit from here, add a little bit there, take a little bit from here, add a little bit down over here as we're building up into this residential area as well, and change it up. We do need an area for the Green Acres Center, so we're going to need somebody's kind of expertise as far as like the name that they want for the farming area to be, the first farming area at least. We're going to extend this further down, though. So, I think we're going to hold off just a little bit longer. Let me show some of the other things that we did show off. We did add in a dog park. And I had a park right here to the left of that is now gone. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's see here. We did add in some more industrial areas here. Let's go in and change these. The wonderful things that I like about adding in the pathways, like I've done here, is that even in this heavily polluted area for the industrial area, which gets really polluted anyway, normally the trees, if you put a tree down, it just does not look healthy. It's not happy at all, right? I'll show you what I mean. So if you come over here and say I want to add in this oak, look at how bad compared to, say, over here. The further I get away from the pollution, the more the oak is there, right? You know, the more of the
trees are talking
leaves you see. And as I get closer and closer, it dies. I mean, that goes with all of them. So I can go to this one, tree with leaves. Same thing.
That oak is dying in the city.
Yellowed over here, green over here, yellowed over here. Gets over by the industrial area, and it's just a twig. Just a twig. Right? So, or I can come over this way and say I want these trees to look like that instead. Then that's what they're going to look like. That's one of the cool things about using the park.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Lorax. You speak for the trees? Do you though? So how does that look though, as far as like opening up and adding some color to the industrial? I think that kind of looks nice. Makes it more of a town that I'd like to live in. At least takes away from some of the more depressing pollution that's in the ground. Okay, come on. Hey. Okay, autosave. Autosave like tries to really mess with your game.
That looks good. Orange pops.
The orange pops. I know. I like it. It's actually multicolor. It's almost like I think it was like what
Wolf flavor.
And I talked about was yeah. Let's go there and let's see here.
The Lorax approves.
Do you think you think the Lorax approves of that one? Wait till you see this one. Where is it? Oh, here we go. There we go. So all of the areas in here that actually have anything like that just get added in, and now they get kind of pinkish. There, here, there. Kind of like this, I really do. I think it looks nice. Kind of adds some spice into the city, adds some dash of color, gives it some personality. They don't all have to be the same. I can change them up and be different. But at least for right now, as it's growing, without all the other stuff.
Sounded like an info commercial, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Check that out. Amongst the trees. I am a bird amongst the trees. So this is what it looks like. Some guy walking down the street with the poo on his head. Caw! Where are you going? Let's follow him. Where is he going? Got a book in his hand?
Now this is city racing.
Nah. How does this sound? Sound okay? He went in. Oh, his break time was done. But yeah, I kind of like this. The other thing about putting these in is that it gives people more incentive to walk and use the, walk instead of actually driving. So that's always good.
That guy said, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, do.
Do. That's right. That's the only part of that I can actually say is the do part. Wow, he pulled this blazer out of his pocket. I want to see where he and the dog go. Must be a popular color of blazer. Turning left here. He must live all the way down there.
That poor dog almost got hit by a car.
I know, I saw that. But he's like, you're not gonna touch my dog, and he pulls his own car out of his own pocket to defend his dog's right. And now they've arrived. He did all of that without ever letting go of that book. Now that's some commitment. Telling you, commitment. This is not creepy whatsoever, is it? Hey. Wow, that dog is very impressive clean. Does the dog play in the sand lot? What's going on over here? He's got a park. Yeah, he's got one behind his yard.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, cheat code to make a car appear.
Ta-da! There we go. Skirt! Skirt, skirt! I mean, it's pretty cool.
Dad.
Look at that. Going down the street. Look at that. They gave me a Lambo. Got me a Lambo. Fall in dental.
You are driving
Catfish
a G-Wagon.
Cafe. GameStop. Or GameCo. Sorry, GameCo. Let's hit a VW. It's over here, Sally's. There's Big Bite. Maverick, Sky Trust. Dollar Express is so popular, it's right next to itself. Don
that
Pernue.
Lamborghini looks like a squished Tesla Cybertruck.
It absolutely does look like a squished Cybertruck. He's like, but I'm green. Hey, you just took my right or my left fender out. What's up with that? I saw him go up on 2 wheels. Hot dog! Look at that. My wiener is so strong.
Except Cybertruck has no mirrors.
I think I hit that tree so hard it went into orbit. That was crazy.
You got some serious air.
Boing. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. This is almost more fun than actually building the city. Plus, messing around like this allows me to build up some money. It also means I'm ignoring
Phil's
them.
voice, now that's some serious damage.
Now that's some serious damage. This guy's single-handedly taking a fullest stand. Look at him go. Oh, I used one to knock the other down. This is like bowling. Whee. Let's go. Let's go, Harold. Let's go. Ah. None of this is real. You're all puppets. And that is why I'm no longer allowed at Wendy's. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, so let's see what else we got to do here. We have 31,000. I think that's probably not a bad idea to start moving this down. So let's go ahead and grab the...
The Lorax speaks fir trees, knock them down again, and I'll break your knees.
Okay. That escalated really quickly. Let's go out here and... There.
Wolfie Heights, like that is cool.
Is that too? That's too low, huh? Yeah, maybe I go out to here. At Burn Bean Coffee.
That went south so fast. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Nice. Alright, so that kind of works for me. I like that, because then we can just move it down into this if we have to as well. In fact, we could even put because I mean, this is obviously a lot of forestry area to be able to have. This is going to end up being quite a lot of farming area as well. But even with that being said, it doesn't mean I'm not going to be able to keep this center area as park or even as the commercial area. I can continue to extend this further down, and I actually cut that off the wrong way. So I'm glad I'm doing this paused. Alright, let's come down here, and this is the one that I want to roll. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. This comes in this way, and then this probably can even come down further, I think, huh? I don't even like that. My final years. We're not.
The last insurance you'll ever need.
She's pretty sure of herself. Can you hear the advertisements at all, Shivel?
I was unable to play sports at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible on athletic gear. Unlike the local sports teams, you can count on us every year.
You need a Lilo and Stitch Street.
I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Spots. That's who. Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
Hey listeners, you're tuned into Cities.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't get all quiet. I'm all trying to make sure that... Trying to make sure that I'm getting the right angles. No, I don't like that. Come on. Down. Further. No!
It is almost New Year's in game.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. It is. December 30th, 2023. Happy New Year, 2024. Alright, so... A little too early, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's good. That can continue this this commercial area down. In fact, I could probably extend this further down with some ideas that I have and kind of make that into a park area itself that people actually have to go into. Because we do have other park ideas, too, for that. And that's something maybe we can talk about. Like, there's city park assets. There are amusement park assets. There are zoo assets, and there are nature reserve assets. Now, honestly, I would think normally because of all the trees, you would want to probably have it as a nature reserve asset, especially because of these rocks are part of that thing, which is what's all that's what this Dale Grounds is. It's the park, which I can move once I actually have the park stuff in. I was kind of trying to plan ahead and mark out some of these new areas. I did go in and change the taxes to 12%, which is the maximum that you normally can get away with. Give me just a second. All right, so there's that. This is what our budget looks like right now. We're spending $4,615.60 a week, and we're making $7,444.55. And you can see what our breakdown is to what actually comes in the most, or what brings in the most, and what we're spending the most on. Electricity seems to be our highest expense overall. I'm basically just trying to keep the budget down or within lines. I have not activated, and I'll bring this down here. I did use a loan temporarily. We have paid that back, so we have no open loans at all, and we have good credit. So if we really need to, like for example, we can get, as you see here, payment plan over 52 weeks for that one, or 260 respectively. Income and expenses. We did add in some of those park assets, the 1 or 2 police assets, 1 or 2 fire assets. I believe we did add in a medical clinic and a couple of park assets. And once we updated the roads with the wide sidewalks, we added the park pathwing in and everything else. So now we're looking at a significant value for the average land value, especially in the residential area, is $17 per square meter, which we were only getting maybe $1 before. So that's obviously raised the value, which has raised the income levels across the board, and that's what we're seeing reflected here. Some of these residential areas turning into level 2, and some of them, very few of them as of right now, are level 3. And the more educated they are, the less garbage they create, the less electricity they technically use. I mean, there's a number of different things, but the land value going up helps improve all of those things, helps expedite it. The bigger the housing can be, or the more households can live in one of the houses, although they're not exactly very realistic in how that works, but I digress. Our commercial area, which is still not as big as it could be, has no tourism as of yet, and is generating, between the level 1 and level 2 stores we have, just shy of $2,000 a week. Our level 1 industrial, just normal not industrial goods, is bringing in almost $2,000 a week. And our farming, which, like I said, I barely touched a couple of areas in that farm area and added them on, they're already up to $414 a week. Excuse me, I'm getting some coffee, or some hot chocolate. Oh no, problem, there we go. Let's go back in. All right. No transportation or any of that yet. We're not doing any of those things there. Looking back here at what we have budgeted in, I am getting 101% on this, specifically because I wanted to get the the park stuff up and going. Education's kind of important. No landmark stuff that I don't think of. So some of this may or may not need to be there, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna continue to expand further out here as we're building in new residential areas. So let's see, let's get that go ahead and rolling here, and let us map out with wide sidewalks. Actually, can I do that? I wonder, can I? What does it require? The pedestrian areas require painting a pedestrian area. That's it. Really? That's all there is to it? Okay. Now, the pedestrian areas, the benefits that they have is the only vehicles that are allowed in pedestrian areas are service vehicles. So police, fire, ambulance, hearses, things like that. No one else is allowed to come in, and there are service points that had to be used to drop off. One of the other benefits of having a service area or an area for people to live in like that would also be the wall-to-wall buildings. However, we can't get those wall-to-wall buildings until 8500. Oh, that was the other thing that I wanted to point out. I can't get to the ore industry that is right here in the Xlen graphene zone. We cannot access that ore until we've hit 2800. So we've got a couple of different milestones that we're trying to work on as we're just building money across the board. Where is it? Is it power issue? It's not a... It's not an issue. Alright, you know what? We've got a little bit of money. Why don't we just do it this way? And... let me build it right here, maybe? Let me... Oh, it's out of the zone, that's why. 1 megawatt. It's not even enough. Man, that is not enough to do anything. Well, might be enough for that, though. If nothing else, it's something to be there. So there's $6,000 that we just really didn't need to spend right now, but it's enough to keep the pollution sewage running. Come on, kick in. All right, let's speed up the clock here a little bit more. I'm not sure if you're watching. There we go. Let's go that. That's a lot of muddy water. I guess is what somebody would say. A lot of muddy water. All right, that should keep that flowing for a bit. How are they? They're all good over here. Everybody's all right. Everybody's happy. All right, so with them going, let's see. Hopefully, we'll keep an eye on the budget. So I can't build that in. I'm not sure I should do the pedestrian area just because I would like to have the wall-to-wall buildings. I think that would look better. I'm not sure how well that would look with the non-wall-to-wall buildings. And I think we were okay with having people drive for a bit longer. So let's go ahead and go back to our 2-lane roads with sidewalks. Create an area here. Make sure this is straight. What other minimum height? Oh. There we go. Coming out 1 extra because that's good for the pathing itself, for like the park pathing. I'm not sure I want it to come all the way out to the river itself, even though this is the cleaner part of the river. And if we were going to have the Dale grounds come out for the park, I think actually having the park entrance down here closer to the river might actually be more fitting, and then just have the whole park out this area right here. That's not too shabby, right? Have only a pedestrian pathway that crosses around these rocks and comes back around. Maybe have a couple of... I'm not sure if we wanted to do amusement park or not. If we did amusement park, we could have like rides along, along the parkway itself or along the riverside. We could have some commercial stuff down here. Park assets. I'm not sure this river's big enough or wide enough per se, but so I'm not sure that we can have we might be able to put a small fishing pier in. Might be able to. Let me just check. Let me see if that's something that we have to unlock or not. Come back over here. Yeah, it would be, isn't it, huh? Yeah, reach population. Yeah, population 6,000 for tourism and leisure. Because even these floating cafes, that floating cafe is massive. Right? So we could do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright. Alright, so we got this rough outline here. Now let's go back to these roads and go back and let's go into free form, and we want it to kind of sweep up and around this area. Maybe can I come through the trees a little bit? Nice. Good thing about this is that I can always come back and change it in the future if I really want it. Alright, let's go with this. Maybe. Can I realign it? Ooh, I like that, right? Possibly like that. Because I want this to come almost all the way up. There's that. And this comes back around. Ooh. There we go. Right, like that. Does it line up? How well does it line up? Does that straighten out? I think it does straighten out, doesn't it? 100 and... almost 180. There we go. And then we can just build in the roads in from here. Because the park area is going to be in this area, right? You've got your commerce right down this strip in between the two. And as a matter of fact, we can even do better. Like, we can make these 3-lane one-way roads that only come in this way. Oops, come on. And then go back out. And I can reverse the flow here in just a second. So acting more like avenues themselves. And then you can have crossbacks across the board here. It's going to kind of make it a little bit better in the long run. Make it look prettier, I think. And then we can have additional pathways that come off of these areas out here too. But again, it's all fluid. That's one of the good things about this game, is that it can be fluid. Alright, so following this architecture here, actually I think I'm going to plan ahead a bit. And I'm going to upgrade this outside road into 4-lane road. And the method of my madness is just so that I can have the basic portion, or I think it's what they're called, arterial roads, to have a lot more future proofing for, you know, overall. And the smaller roads will still be the wider sidewalk roads on the outbit. And what I usually use on this one would be a highway, but because this is going to be a strictly residential area, and I don't really think there's going to be very much commercial per se besides like park areas, there's no reason for anything other than service vehicles to be technically coming through this area anyway. And we can even set up something like a NIMBY, or I think it's NIMBY, not in my backyard, or something along those lines that that prevents other like industrial vehicles from using that thoroughfare from getting through. Right? For example, I can still have one coming through this way. It's a one-way for people to get to work. They'd have to come back the other way to get back home, per se, right? I mean, for example, that's something I like to do. That gives at least some people to get back and forth to their work. But maybe they don't work there. Maybe they work over in the farm, right? We still need a farm name for that, so we're going to come across that soon. Let's go here. One thing I can't see is how long we've been doing this. Alright, so there's that, and now we can take the 2-lane roads with wide sidewalks and start working in slowly. Let's go with this. Do we want? No, we want these straight. Let's see. Come on. How much variance can I get on that? Give me one more down. Oh, I see. Okay. Because that's not at a weird, that's not at a 90, because this pulls it. Ah, got it. Gotcha. Maybe I can use these inner portions as a framework first and do it that way from here. That might actually be even better. So let's go ahead and use that. 2 with wide. Okay, let's go here. But that's still not 3 apart. So you can't even have... So I'm going to get that put in right now before we even go any further. Alright, I'll tell you what I mean. I'm sorry, I was kind of speaking to myself more than to you guys, chat. Alright, so what I'd like to do is actually get these put in now. That way it's already marked in and can't be disputed as to where it's going to go. Alright. Okay. Alright, so now there's that. And then change direction. Make that go back. I don't know, like I said, it's interchangeable. Figure it out, move from there. Alright, so there's that. And we could start with residential coming in this way. With wide sidewalks. And interesting build.
At Akio, we've been making the best of mobile phones for over 20 years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's our way of saying, we hear you. So don't be silenced when opportunity calls, pick it up. It's for you. Akio Mobile.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Hello, I'm your host, Elle, and you're listening to Cities Radio. Sometimes I like to check our listener emails and see what people are talking about. Here's one. Elle, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I don't have any plans, really. I think I might go to the zoo again and try to communicate with the animals. Last weekend, I was close to a breakthrough, but a cow kept telling me to move and I lost my place. So what are you listeners going to do this weekend? Drop us a line and let us know. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe. Maybe. No, you really won't. But I mean, it sounded good.
Accounting. I
don't want to get your hopes up or anything.
Lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us? Well, what do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who might need the use of the law accounting. But that's not legal advice. That's life advice. In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice. The law accounting. Officially unlicensed since 2005.
Officially unlicensed.
Saddle up in the mornings with Jimmy and the Stallion, the only morning show featuring DJ Jimmy Fries and a 4-year-old quarter horse named Clover.
Clover.
This is Jimmy Fries coming to you from Studio 2. Whoa! Looks like someone's horsing around. That's okay. Easy, boy.
They'll play your favorite hits, give out great prizes, and laugh their way through your commute. Jimmy and the Stallion. Stable entertainment only on Cities Radio.
Stable entertainment. Well played. Well played. Paradox, well played.
Welcome back. This is Elle, playing you the best music around. Don't go away, because I'll be here pretty much all day. I hope they don't forget to bring my lunch again.
But they did. Plot twist. There is no lunch. Just like there isn't a spoon to eat it with. Alright. Yeah, that's an awful lot. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Is it too much though? Is it really? I'm not sure about that. I don't think there is a such thing as too much. Okay, so good thing is we don't have to water this whole thing all at once, right? We can bring this down to right here, and then actually, yeah, coming down along this line, that'll work. Up, bit by bit. Okay, that's good right there, and that's a good residential area to have. Means a lot of people are going to have to move out in this area. We're going to have to move some fire and obviously basic services down. We built up 35,000 so far, so good. I like it. Good stuff, good stuff. We're going to have to run power, though, really quickly, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Power, we can leech right off of here and right into this. Alright, that works with me. And over here, we can have a very small, very inexpensive park with trees. That's helping power there and giving us some quality entertainment. And then we can just go right from that into industrial or into residential and just do everything. So go select everything on this side through. Actually, no, we want this side, right? There we go. And get rid of that. That one in. There we go. That's an awful lot to work with, but it will help get us growing, and help the new Wolfie Heights build up. If you've liked anything that you've seen thus far and want to continue to watch, support us, there's a subscribe button somewhere nearby. We do appreciate the time that you've taken. Syn's Arcade, we cover a bunch of different games. I just love City Skylines too much to not try it out and go for broke with it. Matter of fact, I want to try to interlink this. Let's go there. Does that go under? Oh, it does. Oh man, that is so nice. I like that. And that way they can even get over from over here. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and run that across as well. And then from this. Ah, come on. There. This. Oh, that's a tree. I don't want that. Let's go from here. I guess out to that. That works. Because I'm trying to match to where the crosswalks. I can talk. The crossword. That one word that has the cross in it. Had the word cross, something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, well, let me change those though, huh? What about these? How's that look? Like that. Let's go here. Let's add those in. I mean, that could be an additional right into the park itself, too. This is another way in. So we could have one way in coming in this way, off of this road, for example, and reaching all the way in. I don't know. We have nobody's really said anything as far as what they want to see in that park, so we're gonna go from. We'll go just build from there. We shall go slowly. We need to. All right. I think we have 2 elementary schools. So let's go find one of them. We do have 2. There's one over there. All right. So let's grab this one. Move that. Only has 36 students. Good habits to go. Gives us their open spot over there to work with, so that's good there. Wondering if the music's too loud now. Turn that down a bit. There you go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so it still wants more. Wants more industrial again. So maybe we go. So we're getting more people in. And wipe these people out, unfortunately. but then change them over directly back into farming industrial. The other thing that we can do is, now that we've got this going, we can actually, let's go ahead and pause that instead. Oh, wrong one. Go into the industrial, go into farming, and put a farming main building in right here, right? Maybe the farming main building is... maybe it's right here. And that gives us access now to the whole industries area that's inside of this. So that gives us small grain silos, small animal pastures, small crop fields, and small fruit fields to build and grow with. So we're going to go ahead and start that process now. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's grab a small crop field. Can I squeeze that in between? That's too large. Okay. What about the animal? These are all larger, right? Yeah, I think they're all larger. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead with the small crop field. That's going to basically wipe out a lot of these smaller areas here, perhaps. How about that? Can I grow that out? I can. Space already occupied. Oh. Alright, so we don't want to wipe that out. That was a crop area? Yeah, there's one. And then... maybe we'll go skip one so that we can put down a path. And then that's historic land. What about over this way? Historic land as well. Throw that in. Maybe come in this way, grab some of these paths. Right? I don't know. I'm just trying to think out loud. This way. Okay, because whose house is that? Let's see who this is. That's the Hickory residents, which are... how are they historical? Don't understand that. Why are you historical? Maybe they live on such great... yeah. Alright, well, if they want to live there, they can live there. They're now going to have to deal with grain silos. 2 of them, in fact. So, that'll help a little bit there. Let's see here. I know I kicked some people out. That's why we're not going to do this in big, large bits. So we did 1 crop field and 1 fruit field, right? So we just need 1 other animal pasture. And we could probably come off right next to that, actually. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Nice. And that should not mess with our power or water as much, I don't think. So that doesn't mess with water. And what about power? That doesn't hurt the power at all, because then they just have larger power envelopes. It allows all this stuff to grow in. And I can even cut that further down if I really need to, or extend it further out. There's multiple ways to pull this off, especially as I'm growing it out bit by bit. So now that I've done that, we're only down to 9,000. Grow this back in and see if we can get some more of this stuff to grow in as well. How many fire do I have? I have 2 of them, right? Okay, so that one. We can grab this one as well and add that over here. Boom. Now he's on the main stretch. That'll help all them grow faster, make them feel safer. Let's go up here and grab the other policeman. We'll leave that one there. We'll get rid of... actually, we'll leave that one there too. How much are these? 8,000? 8,000. Yeah, so we'll come down here and maybe add that next to the police... to the... let's go here. Or now we're going to run through money or power. Oops. What am I doing? Alright, so... This is where we may want to talk about adding another power plant in. But I think it's 40, isn't it? 19. Okay, so if we can stretch our power budget a little further right now than what it currently is, where is that at? Okay, I guess we can. Let's go out to 85 and see if that gets them to quiet down a bit. They're okay over there, and they're okay over here. All right, good. That helps. All right, so I did talk briefly earlier about the city policies that we have, and I think one of them is the one that I meant was referring to this heavy traffic ban. So that would be something we want to put in, as well as maybe not in my backyard, no loud noises at night, etc. You know, out here in this more residential, quieter residential area. So, for example, what's this guy doing? Who is this person? What are you doing in our area? He's driving to work. But he's going the long way. Oh, water issues. Okay. First off, before I check anything, this I've already learned. Check the pollution. Pollution's further back, so that's good. Okay, so it's not pollution, it's a water thing. So go to the water budget and update the water budget. Go a little higher. Okay. We're getting there. Did I really want to do that? I guess maybe I did want to do that. Oh, not that one, wrong one. Everybody's going to be interconnected. I'll probably... Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, come out this way. Come on. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Let's go. All right. Kind of pretty samey, but at the same token, works. Now I can come back in, and the good thing about doing the detail work that I've found is that when you come in and you're doing the detail work, it's just not spending very much money, and that's always a beneficial thing, right? You can never complain about that. Let's go to that. Is it this one? Or what is it? Okay. Put all these in. Change all these. They're not changing the color, but they are considerably. They're like little red ones, I guess.
Friday night chili
It
bowling
doesn't make them at
Andy's
their full
Bowling
height. They're
Every Friday
considerably
night,
larger
anyone
and
who buys at
higher.
least 2 games of bowling
probably
gets a
put
free
some in.
bowl of chili. So don't wait, book a lane now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want, in a park, at home, or on a construction site. In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come on back and be reminded that you're not actually that good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley. Elle here. I have a question for you guys. Do you ever wonder how the mailman delivers mail to the whole city every day? And what about when the mail comes from another city and he has to go get it before bringing it here? I can see why stamps are so expensive. Anyway, if you're listening, mailman, this one's for you.
Speaking of which, I can put mail in the city eventually.
Records and took the industry by storm. Now the hit Equine Economic Simulator has a new expansion that delves into the cutthroat world of real estate. Horse Economy 3, Stable Markets. Can you work your way from lowly horse to be the head of a major real estate empire? Can you spin your holdings into a billion-dollar conglomerate? Can you work your way under the fence and out of your pen and onto your life as a property mogul? Spreadsheets have never been hotter. Pre-order now and get a free horse hat. Horse Economy 3, Stable Markets. Buy low, sell hay.
Sell hay. Hey.
Carb up with yakisoba, the noodle masters.
Okay, so that actually kind of grew a lot bigger than I wanted. Looks like we're going to hit that 2800 fairly soon, but I kind of like that. And that being said, we're going to go ahead and build out.
Every occasion has a noodle at yakisoba.
Oh, I see.
Experience something different. Yakisoba.
I see why they're coming all the way. They had to come all the way around. Oh no, they can turn there. Okay. Let's go back out here
This is Cities Radio.
and do
I'm Elle. You know, like the letter.
another 2-lane width sidewalks and come off. What do you mean? Straight. Yeah, I was right. There we go. Get in this, throw that in. And then we get, maybe we can get the water profile down there a little better. Anybody complaining about anything? Nope. Okay, let's go look here. Go up and get the water. Ooh, actually it doesn't look too shabby. I like that quite a bit. All right, so we'll bring that down to one past and over. That up to there. Oh man, really close. Okay, so we're gonna come out here. That gives everybody water in this area, right? Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. I like it. And go ahead and grow this in. Now, these are the two. Oh, well, yeah, they can be this. I can grow them back in later on to be. So the inside or the outsides are going to be residential, and the insides is going to be commercial. I guess that fits. Let's do that here, and then this. Let's get the commercial in. There's that. See how well that grows in, which is going to require even more residential. Oh, yay! We hit 2,800, and which is necessary so we can get the ore beginning. So now we're actually going to be able to get both of our two main industries, ore and farming, going. Now the ore won't be able to help us a lot, but the farming will. And then the most important part is that it'll allow us perhaps to be able to jumpstart. Let me save the game really fast. Jumpstart not only a pedestrian area only here in the residential area, interspersed with some commercial as well, clearly. but we can generate most, if not all, of the trade goods that our town will need on site. And in this entire main area that we initially started in will become more of a service area and trade hub, because then we can start getting the forestry growing as well. Create all this center here, and then have the major pockets, at least for this first square or first tile, are going to be over here, which is probably going to be twice what this is. So we could probably get us up to about 5,000-6,000, maybe 8,000, depending upon how we upgrade those, and that'll give us some push there too to work with. I don't know. It's good. It's pretty fun. I'm not sure how long I've been streaming, but let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. Forgot I had the microphone off. Trying to figure out why it was so quiet there for a bit. All right, let's get these going. And they just dropped off. Poof, there's more sheep. My Apple users farm is coming along nicely. All right, they're having power issues over here. What are we looking at as far as power? Let's go ahead and push it to the limit right now. We've got enough that we can easily probably put in one more coal, but let's see here. Yeah, coal. Coal stored for 22 weeks. What kind of other options do we have? Do we have any other options? Advanced wind turbines, but they generate zero pollution, but they generate 75 noise pollution, but generate barely any power comparatively. 0 to 20. So depending upon how windy it is, it depends on how many people are actually going to be able to show up on that one. All right. Besides, we were also going to be building out the ore industry over here as well. And for that, we're going to need industrial roads. So we're going to go ahead and play this by ear as we grow this out. And let's go out 21 and 21 and link those. Let's go ahead with the industrial road. I don't know how large that building is, but we're going to come in just shy on both sides here and put that in one of these areas if I can. All right, so let's go in and add the ore industry area. Cool, that's perfect. Perfect. Look at that. All right, so that gives us actual opportunity for the small ore mine, sand storage, and ore grinding mill. All right, so we're down to 20 grand, and this is probably where we're going to need to lean in on some loans here very soon to kind of get the ball rolling, because I'm hoping once our industries are running, then that will help us be able to continue to grow accordingly and move forward from there. And pretty fast, in fact, because we'll be building in industrial areas and the residential areas to supply them with people who are looking for jobs and match them with people who need the jobs. So that being said, now we can go ahead and create a 2-lane road with median down here, cutting that off, but that gives people one-way access to get over there. That's one way to do it, and then the other way to do it is off of this center, come out here and add that in. So now they have access to be able to come in multiple ways to get into this area. All right, so there's that. We still have 17 grand left. Let's go ahead and go back to our industrial pathing and continue on with the same kind of idea that we have here, going up one and over. The reason I'm doing that is so that I have that built in for the pathways built automatically, and that should give us enough room, I'm hoping, for the ore. I'm going to have to grow this out slowly and smart. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Plus, I could probably extend this ore region now to paint a little bit more of it. Let's go in, for example, up here into this and change that. For that matter, I can even come back over this way and make all of this along that same industrial thing. Pull this, actually shrink this back down, and let's cut back out this path there. Leave that alone there. All right, clean that up, and the reason we do that is we come over here, change this, and say we want this to be ore, and that's also going to be ore and portions of industries, and then we're going to lean on the ore portions as well here in the actual proper industry itself. We'll paint them over so they kind of overlap eventually anyway. No money for the ore industry main building. So yeah, we have to wait until we get a little more money up there, or we decide to start taking a loan. Or no, we've already got one. So now we just need. Let's see. Let's get a small ore mine. We can put the ore mines directly across. So that's a good one there, and one here. And then we'll have to come back for the grinding mill and the sand storage, respectively. Grinding mill's 20 grand, with the sand storage we'll be able to come up with fairly soon. We've got to get water lines over here. Okay. Up here. There and back. Alright, that should keep us going for a little bit. Oh, yeah, we're at the highest speed, so that's good there. Some of that industry is going to disappear and come back. Meanwhile, they're running, say we're running low on power. Let's get power running at 100%. There's all those going. In fact, for right now, let's go ahead and bump all of these, or at least the health up as well. See how that goes. Demand for residential is still significant. Are we really that bad on power? No. Why are they complaining about not having power? I guess I understand that. Alright, let's go over here and run the power lines. Ooh, alright, go from here into there. That should fix that issue. It did, really quick. Alright, good. Alright. New stuff's coming in, new stuff's going out. Oh, we got people who are actually passing away finally, so maybe... What is this building? It's a low-density drugstore. We may have to add in our first... Where is it? First cemetery. Because I don't believe we have one, right? I don't think we have a cemetery. Yeah, we don't have a cemetery. Alright, so we're gonna have... Oh, that's massive. Man, that's way larger cemetery than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, so the cemetery can probably go right here, in fact. It's not a bad idea. Okay, there's that. Let's throw this in. There. All right. So far, so good. I'm liking how these people are coming in and being able to get in. Trash just has to deal with it. You're either on the one way or you're not. That's all there is to it. And as these areas grow and the houses upgrade, then there'll be going to be more and more people who are using this area on top of it. Let's check and see how some of these look. We're getting about 3,300 per week. Not too bad. Educate more citizens. Okay, that's fair. Where did I put that high school in there? Oh, I thought I did add a high school. Apparently I did not add a high school. Ah, gonna have to do that. That'll upgrade a lot of these pretty quickly too once that starts popping. But we're growing pretty good. Next milestone is going to be at 6,000, which is going to open up a lot of different things, which we've already seen. We're going to have to start considering getting some bus lines and taxis, trams, things of this nature in. Our postal service, now we can actually add that in as well. Ooh, we can recycle plastic. That's not a bad idea either.
Hi.
Hey! Proet Plains? Proet Plains. Hopefully I didn't mangle the pronunciation of your handle, your screen name, your name. Welcome to Syn's Arcade. Welcome to City Skylines on console. And welcome to the city of Sin City.
Perfect.
So thank you for jumping by. I'm playing on one of the mod packs, the content creator packs, maps. This is our first
Seems
tile.
cool.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. This area, this original Wolfie Heights, is going to become a farm and you know, more farming complex. So let's go ahead and change this up to being a different name just because you're here, Proet. Alright, so there's that. And go ahead and get you in there. There we go. Thank you for stopping by and for your support. Hopefully you enjoy it. This is going to continue to become more of a farmland as we're growing it up.
Sub.
Hey!
Very cool person.
Very nice of you to stop by. Thank you for your support. Hopefully you enjoy games like this, or at least presentations of them. We've got a pear area here. There's some wheat and then cotton. I know we're growing, and we got a bunch of sheep.
At Van Hammerbank, we want you to
Does it let you name pigs?
because it's with your money that we can make you more
Not
money.
pigs
Now,
specifically,
it's not
no, but I mean I
business,
can
it's
name.
business.
Actually,
You
maybe
give
it
your
does.
money to us, and it will grow with
Hold on a
interest.
second.
That's the plan, at least.
Let's check that out.
Maybe
It
that's too
looked like it was going to
Or
let me
sheep.
pick one specific
Imagine
sheep.
planting a money tree in the ground.
Yeah, I can name him.
Hold on. Imagine
This
if you
is,
had a cat and you fed it more money.
this is Terry.
After digesting, it would. Okay, you want to go money fishing, so you use
This
a
is
little
Terry
money
the
to catch
sheep.
big money. You know, just come in and
I
talk
guess
to
you
us.
can.
We have even
I
more
stand
offers
corrected.
that allow us to avoid
That is
saying
Terry
what
the
you
sheep.
do with your money. Van Hammerbank. Feed
It's
the money
Terry
monster.
is eating. She's very, very hungry. And I'm afraid that if we don't... Here's the tracker. That's hilarious.
And I just wanted to thank you for taking a break from listening to all the other sounds of this city. You know, the honking, barking, yelling, and chirping to listen to the
When
true
do you
sounds of the
stream?
city, right here on Cities Radio.
Well, this game I've been streaming every Saturday,
All
roughly.
afternoon. So stay where you are and don't go away. At Akio, we've been making the best in mobile phones
All
for
right,
over
there we
20
go.
years. How did we get there? By putting ringtones in every commercial that make you think your phone is ringing. Whether you have a new phone, an old phone, or just leave it on vibrate, we make sure you always hear your phone in our commercials. It's
Take me
always
with you.
we
Take
hear
me
you.
with you. Come
Why
back.
did a seagull turn into a giraffe?
Pick it up.
Just
It's for
now.
you. Akio
Just
Mobile.
like that. That's how that happened. Ugh.
You're
Am
listening
I
to
going
Cities
insane?
Radio, the
Yes.
best music from
No,
around
you're
the
not
world.
going there. I think you're already there. Maybe. I don't know, man. I just work here. I just work here. Can take me with you. These people got to eat. No, come back. Yeah, that's not remotely creepy at all. That is not even remotely creepy one bit. Thanks for stopping by.
Can the giraffe go on top of a smoke pipe?
I don't know. Let us find out. Here, actually, let's change up to a bird. Because I know the birds can get us over there, and then we can kind of go from there. Hold on a second. Let's try it. Let's try this really high one up here. Alright, make sure I'm right above. Oh. There's a bird. That looks right above for me. Giraffe. Alright, so there you go. It's the answer to your question is, can the giraffe go on top of a smokestack? Yes. Is it one smoky giraffe. Don't give him issues. Don't give him problems, man. He's
what about the drill?
What about the drill? I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, let's go here. He's inspecting. He's just inspecting. You guys making a bunch of coal over here. Am I the only
person talking in chat?
Yes, as of right now you are. I've had other people who were on with us for a bit and they disappeared. But it's all good. Like I said, this series is growing, so I'm just trying to get viewership on, get people on, and I appreciate you coming by and watching. I very much do. This is our new industrial ore area. We've got some money built up already, so where we last left off on this...
More people.
We needed sand storage. So let's go ahead and put the sand storage here. What else do we need? An ore grinding mill that takes the raw materials and pushes them through the grinder to break down, separating them out. Okay. Oh, those are small. I didn't realize they were that tiny. Okay. So I was hoping that they'd be able to go from here into that, but let's see here. Well, can I do that? No, I want this on the back part. There we go. There we go. And that gives us enough room, I think, for... Yeah, I think that actually does. Good. All right, let's throw this down here. And up here. That gives all of our, our people a better, easier way to walk through and get back and forth accordingly. No, that's just butted up right against it, isn't it? Okay, yeah. And then this is too
Can you
far
make
up.
a new housing district?
I can. Why? What did you want the housing district name to be? Depends on what you want it to be. I mean, I already have a new one over here. Because this is going to be the old one, and now oh yeah, they're coming in. They want a lot of growth here.
Pizzaville.
All right, Pizzaville. Pizzaville. All right, we'll see. The next one will probably go with Pizzaville then. It's not needing very much here. Let us go. I thought I had already made this all residential. So now that's residential. That'll get more commercial growing in here too once they start popping. Okay, let's go there. Make sure that we have power that runs down.
Why don't you speed up the game?
Oh, good point. I thought I had it sped up before.
It will make progress go quicker.
Yes, you're very correct. I thought I had sped it up. I didn't realize I had lowered the speed on it again. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so this is growing here pretty decently. Says I'm making no flour. 121 out of 160 workers.
Seems like a chill place to live.
So far it does, yeah. I'm hoping. That is the hope and the dream. Okay, let's go into here and make this farming as well. How are these growing down there? They're getting there. They're getting bigger. They're getting there. All right, let's see if we can throw in. Yeah, this is the right one. Ooh, a historical library. Do I even have one over there? I don't even have one over there
What
yet.
DLCs do you have for the game? Or I'm not sure. I've never played this version.
I have every... Oh, sorry, but I didn't mean to hit the microphone. I have everything except for, well, all of the main DLCs, with the exception of the airports DLC. I have the newer pedestrians, all of the campus, the industrial one, the parks, park life, the disasters, a bunch. I mean, I've got everything, but like I said, except for the airports one. I have mass transit, I have snow day, I have the fishing one, I have quite a lot actually. That's one of the benefits that I like being able to have is, yes, I understand I have limitations on console that I would not have otherwise. But I kind of like being able to work with what I've got and showcase that you can get some very, very nice and pretty stuff accordingly too. So it's good to be able to show it off every once in a while, I think. Alright, let's go in ahead and go there. Can I go 2 across? I can. Alright, so while I'm waiting for more money to grow in, we're going to do some more detail work. Let's see if we can't get this looking all pretty like. Okay, so there's that. Grab. Thank you again for that suggestion regarding let's go here. The speed. I can talk. Alright, what plant do we want that to be? Let's go with small bushes. And then fence the rest of it off. And zoo, nature reserve, park fence. Straight, but let's go turn all of this off. And there's one. There. Ooh, I like how that came out. Comes out pretty good, in fact. Not too shabby. Gotta be careful. He's just gonna try to grab and sync. Nope, and sync up with the other one, which I don't want. So let's cut in. It won't, thankfully. Cut it. Oh, it'll cut into that one. Okay, so we're not doing that. How about we come just a little further back over?
Though for the square space you have, could you do a medium-sized roundabout in the center of a square, with 8 roads coming out of it? Con.
No.
The rest residential.
No. That does not sound fun to me to design, and it doesn't even sound fun to drive. So the answer to that question is a very quick and short no. I don't want to get your hopes up and say, you know what, let me try it. I'll try that challenge. No, I don't even want to try that challenge. That does not even sound like remote fun to me. Alright, so this cuts all this off. Maybe I can have this come out. so that goes there, maybe? Okay. Okay. Just trying to figure this out here. Let's go in and... this one. Come down here. Not trying to be boring. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to...
The game wants you to make more residential.
Yes. No, it's not that bad yet. It's getting there, but it's not that bad yet. We have this here as well. And put oh, I like that idea. Oh, go back. How large is that? Oh, I guess further in. Let's go back in and grab, oops, one more of those really fast. Throw that over here.
You have a lot of money now.
I'm getting there. The whole idea behind doing what we're doing right now is to build up that money. Because otherwise, you build too fast and you go through money way too fast. But it also means I'm not exactly paying at their growth either. So it's a double-edged sword.
What are you saving for?
The game automatically saves. It does autosave. Alright, how is this looking? How is this looking? We have got... It's getting there. How is this grinding? Ore and metal. Okay, what about the storage? 89% full. Not too shabby. Total profit is negative 152. What? Okay. Workers until next level. Oh, we just need more workers. Okay.
What is your power generation?
Let's go in and look at that. Power generation, as of right now, we're getting really close. We're running at 101% on our budget. And so therefore, for power generation, we're in the yellow. We're in a bad area. We're not in a good way.
What generates it?
This is coal. That's the other reason why we have the ore right here, because then we don't have to go full green right now, and anything that we pull up, we can actually don't even have to import now.
Coal in the park.
Yeah.
LOL.
Coal in the park. That's right.
Accountant. The law accounting.
So let's go here and...
Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us? Well, what do you think?
Where's the other one? I know there were two. I swore there were two. The other one's right here, right? Yeah.
But that's not legal advice.
What is that voice in the background?
In fact, we're legally barred from providing
That is the TV, or the commercials on the radio. Can you hear it?
since 2005.
As I go around the city, I see people doing so many interesting things.
Yes.
Is it loud or is it fairly quiet?
Eating a sandwich? The city has a lot to offer. So what do you do while you listen to Cities Radio? Drop me a line and let me know. In the meantime, let's play some more music. The wait is over. It's finally here.
The wait is over.
Quite but noticeable.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Bowling gets a free bowl of chili. So don't wait. Book a lane now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want, in a park, at home, or on a construction site. In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come on.
The benefit of doing something like that is that actually adds in area into residential that they'll actually enjoy, so that helps out. And even for the industrial, that makes them happy, and if they're happier, they're going to be more productive. So you always want to recommend putting your park areas into all of your areas so that you can gain even more money that way. All right, let's go here.
The game really wants you to get a lot more residential.
All right, so yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Maybe
indeed.
do 2-3 rounds of it.
All right, so we've gone that route, and we need to do down this way. Come on, come on. That, and then go back over here and go back to the 2-lane 1 wide. Back out, and our measurement should match up pretty good. Oh, you know why? It's because those should be parallel. What are you talking about? Alright, if we lose some, we lose some. How deep is that? We lose one cell. Or one row of cells. I can live with that. It's something I can live with. Alright, let's go ahead and go up here. Drag our water down. Just a bit more. And over. And get that next row. Because that commercial still hasn't grown in at all. Let's go ahead and get this next row as well. Over to right there, and that should give us even more residential, which means we're going to need some more school in very soon. So looking at that, so far that's good. A high capacity high school, we need 606, or we can match eligibility
It was
for
commercial that you placed.
Let's go ahead and throw that in. So now that goes there and spreads out to them. So now we have a high school in as well. That's going to help out quite a lot. Let's see, what is that? Elder care, child health care. We can throw the child health care into this area. Take those people out. That helps out with health as well. Gets the birth rate up. Gets new kids growing up into this area. Drops us down to 26,000, but we're doing good.
You zoned it with commercial, not residential.
I know. Purposefully. It still does, as long as the education places are along the buildings, you're going to be good. You're still good to go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add one of these in as well. Are they going to overlap? I think they are not going to overlap. Okay.
Your power supply seems to be struggling.
No, it's getting there. And letting it bounce back. Alright, there's that. We can throw in this one here. That helps them out. And the last one can go up here, maybe. Gets that going and gets these going. So that should get us good for residential for a bit. We're good over here. I think we're still good on power though. Alright, so let's look at power. So no, we're going to need power soon. But we're not going to take a loan out. We're just going to wait on that one. Water is going to be more necessary in the long run than that. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back and take a look at first at traffic. So that's not too shabby. Traffic is doing quite well, in fact.
What time is it?
Alright, and for our... there it is, outside connections. So for import, we're only importing 108 different products. And we're exporting 1,023. I like those numbers. I very much like those numbers. Let's go ahead and save the game. And let's look at our budgetary concerns. So now, looking back into residential, we still have some level 2 and level 3 houses that are building up, but we're getting decent money there. We now have commercial zones separate from our leisure, commercial zones as well that are now separate from our actual commercial zones themselves. Not making a lot of money just yet, but we're going to get there. Industrial, we don't have any office buildings up yet, but for our basic goods, that's the $477. We are also making substantially already, even with those little bit of money, our buildings and ore, we're making quite a lot of money automatically from that. Some money from our farming and ore across. So the ones in the bottom left corner that say 2228, those are the actual DLC farming ones, I believe. No, the ones on the right are, excuse me. So the ones on the left are the ones that are part of the zones where you can set up the districts, and those are for like the industrial districts. So our industrialized generic ore industry is actually getting $1,399, but our normal ore is only the $291. So, and 620 so far in farming. Those numbers are going to continue to grow because we're obviously going to add the forestry on, and I think we may end up getting that additional tile off to the west so that we can open up into oil, as well. Plus, once I have this first area kind of built up more as the industrial area, then we're probably going to end up having some warehouses out in this area too. So it's going to become more industrial overall, just in general, and then just grow out from there. Let's go there. A lot of traffic now. A lot of traffic.
Is it just me, or did auto speech die?
No, auto speech didn't die. Nobody was there. No, it wasn't that. It's because you just kept spamming. Whatever it was, maybe you were dealing with a network issue or something. But I saw you were trying to say something and it was being held for review because it wasn't coming through correctly. Alright, so there's that. Let's go back to the water budget. Water budget is at maximum. Alright, so that tells me we need to come back over here and add in an eco water outlet. All right, and that was quite expensive, but it's worthwhile in the long run. Let's throw...
You're the first YouTuber I've seen who has auto speech. Can it get annoying? Bing hing jing ling hing bonging fling many types for words wit.
I did it so that other people could catch the live stream comments after on video on demand. And yes, it can be annoying when people decide that they want to be smart with it. I just hope that people want to behave. That's really all it comes down to, right? I can only do so much, right? Ultimately, people have to want to behave themselves. So, as long as people can be grown adults about it, then yeah, we're probably going to be good. But the moment people cannot be grown adults about it is when we have to deal with issues. So, I don't know. Just saying. Let's throw that in. There we go. So just one of those water. There we go. I like that. People are coming in. How is this looking? I'm liking this. We're making almost $6,000 a week in income coming in at 4,252 people. We're gaining people weekly. I like today's episode's actually been pretty good so far. Can't complain one bit. Can I actually add a flour mill? Nope, flour mill have a level 2 farming area. Okay, so what am I missing in the farming areas? Come on. So it's just workers, I guess, really what it comes down to. 122 of 150. We just need more people who want to work there. Maybe we should just take some of them industrial away. I'm not sure. I mean, that's helping with our economy, though. Because every time we get a big sale...
It's so funny to make auto speech say bing ling hing ping pong bong dong ong hong ug hug gug mug lug drug bug zoo gay a.
Oh, come on, man.
Stop now.
Not funny. Thank you. I don't want to have to ban you. Please don't make me do that. Would not make me very happy. Alright, up one. Okay. And the whole idea behind that one was to make sure...
What is your plan for your city?
These people can get out if they need to. What is the plan for my city? You know what? I just growing it with friends. That's the, you know, with people who are watching. That's the whole idea behind it. Is just trying to make it so that it's something that we all build together. We get, you know, you get naming rights or get to plug in and get your stuff going on that. But we're running across the 2-hour mark again this week, and Plains, it's been very pleasure having you on. I'll stay on for just a little bit longer, but all right. Now the reason I add that additional exterior is so that they have no qualms. They can get through automatically out, and that's all there is to it. There's no way around it, and they don't get a chance to come back out last minute or turn back around. I don't want to make a roundabout. I can make a roundabout, I just don't want to. At least not at this moment. Alright. Whoa, okay, I should have been paying closer attention to that, huh? Alright, so we've got enough money in the coffers. Let's go ahead and add another power plant.
I did say power was struggling.
You did indeed tell me that, and I apologize for not paying closer attention to that. So now that should dramatically help quite a bit there, and now we also don't need to go to where we were at on power or water. Those can both come down, and that's more money we can have coming back out. Let's take a look at our
Are your
garbage.
iron factory finally making money?
Garbage is not enough. 16 grand. What? What's the matter? There. Kitty kitties. Come on, let's get this going. Oh, they're complaining about water and power still?
Got a cat?
No. It just made the noise really, really well. Ow! Really, really well to fake you out. Yes, of course I have one. Sorry about that. Yes, of course I have one. Just wants attention, apparently. Huh, don't you? Just like, what are you saying? Can you sit in that? Once you get up here, you don't talk, huh? That's very not nice.
What
That
is the
quite
cat's
rude.
name?
The cat's name is Ryo-Oki. Ryo-Oki. Oh, Ryo-Oki. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Can you say hello? Say hello to the internet. Ryo-Oki. Ryo-Oki. You just want love. You don't care, huh? Come on. Okay, get down. There we go. Thank you. I'll be right back. Be right just a moment longer, guys. Thank you.
Vault Tech cameras. If you want the best, you have got to go big. That's why our cameras are the biggest on the market. Our shutters the loudest. Our lenses the longest. Cameras aren't paperweights. They're tools. Tools used to create. In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside. Vault Tech. Only the best.
Haven't you been hearing more about disasters lately? I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like meteors and sinkholes just didn't happen as much when I was younger. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. One time, the street behind my house just disappeared. It was there one day, then gone the next. The weird thing was, nobody seemed to want to talk about it. Maybe it was too scary. Actually, if things can just disappear randomly, maybe I can disappear. That is scary. I need to play another song.
Bring the whole family to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill always has the best service and the best home-style meals in town. We'll make sure you always leave At the Old Grain Mill with a smile and a full belly. Now, be sure that you come down to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant, and not the abandoned grain facility at the edge of town. It's not safe for visitors and poses serious risks to anyone who dares enter that old mill, which was forced to close down years ago. We ordered our sign and uniforms before we learned of the existence of that dangerous old flour mill, so we are not responsible for what happened there on that awful night. We just want to focus on making great meals every night at the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill, from our family to yours.
This is Cities Radio, the best music in the universe.
Be right back.
Shadows fall, our kingdom will fall, but you don't care. Our kingdom might fall. Down came the stars, along with the heart. Sacrifices we bleed without a sign, without a chance. Here we stand, you and I. Our kingdom will fall if you don't believe. Our lies will come true. The shadows fall. Our kingdom will fall, but you don't care. No, 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 no. Our kingdom might fall. Our kingdom might fall.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm back. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's check on the city here. Hopefully the music's been okay. Got some stuff going on over here. Let's get rid of that. I don't know what that is. Thinking about extending down. Not every one, though, right? I only want it because there's no separation on these streets. But let's go here and grab these to kind of match.
Saturday Chill Cities, Skylines, PS4 WDLC, create and chat.
Yes.
Wait, wrong, copy and paste.
Oh, I don't know. Where did I put that copy? I screwed up. I did not mention out. I told everybody that I was running a little late, and then I didn't actually back that up. So that's why I had to, part of the reason I had to go offline for a tiny bit here, was to handle that, because it's not very good to kind of promote and do a Saturday stream like this. And get people who are, you know, if I want to get people involved, if I'm not letting them know that I'm actually streaming. So, yep, that's why we went there. All right, so we're trying to extend this now further in and reconnect these areas too. Just getting a good, trying to get a good pathway or pattern, I guess, in to get these people connected. So, I don't know. To me, it's a noble idea. I like the idea of it. Let's get that across, too. We've got enough money to be able to pull that off now. Alright, so there's that. Oops. And how far out does it go? We're starting, then we come out a little further here. And I hope I'm not making it boring, so please, by all means, Alright, hold on just a moment.
Wait, this is still live. Big smile.
Thank you, Sparta. Appreciate it very much. Looks like we need some more residential here very soon. We're already up to 4,300 people. Need some more industrial, it says.
This is a City Skylines channel. The viewers, we want cat, give us cat. Also, power has gone. This message is an accurate representation.
Also, power is gone. We want cat, but what happened to the power? We can't. Cat? Cat. Come back to us, cat. Come back to us, cat. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, hold on just a moment here.
Also, I must go now.
You must go? Well, Proet Plains, thank you so very much for stopping by. I appreciate your time today. And you taking the time to come out and visit. Appreciate that considerably.
Be there next Saturday.
Yep, next Saturday. And if you join the Discord, I will be much more proactive in explaining when I'm going to go online, and more importantly, in letting people know more that I did today when I'm going online. But keep an eye out. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Welcome to the arcade. Hopefully you like it and want to stick around. We have a lot of other games that we cover, not just City Skylines. This is just one of the ones that I like to do on Saturdays because it's kind of relaxing for me, and it gives me the opportunity to have integration with. Yeah, we're gonna destroy that one. Have integration with the chat, and chat gets to name things and be named.
Sub to this person.
Thank you so much for your support today. Appreciate it. Oh, it's too loud, is it, Shovel? Well, you guys... Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but I gotta take that off then. And...
Okay, bye.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you.
Subtwink.
There we go. I know you're not going to like that, but you don't have to like it. You just need to let it go. Oh, those need to be off. Okay, that's why. Got it. Okay, so, and this one needs to be moved to the opposite side.
I don't have these DLC.
The Industries DLC? You don't have that one? Oh, I like the Industries DLC. Alright, come on. I can let him come back in and out. Which way are they going to come in and out? Oh, wow, yeah, okay. So I have to seriously plan this one a little better.
I think I have almost nothing. A sec.
Alright. So, yeah, this is not going to be happy. Alright, I'm going to have to seriously replan that. Let me figure this out. So, if we come up with running this up, can I run that? Okay. And then grab all of these silos because they get so much traction. Just start grabbing them and throwing them all over here. Nope. You probably want to segment them out by one each just because they get so much traffic. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That word, that magic word, traffic. That one can stay. This one can come over here. This one can come over. Not enough money. Oh no. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's fine. We don't need that anyway. Already up to some good money. Let's go ahead and change this to a one-way small industrial, and we'll go from here. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to upgrade it. Probably better, but this way. Yes, I'll change you up here in just a moment. Alright, go to a curved tool. This way, into straight tool. Nope. Oh, I guess, yeah. And then into curved again. Yes, that works. Alright, there's that. Go over, grab. We know we have plenty of power, so power is not an issue, but the water, on the other hand, is. And we can take water line. Oh, actually, just go up here. Go up. That. And back over to there. And that should give us enough water to power all of those. It's going to create... What do you mean that's one the wrong way? Is it really? Did I do that one wrong? Alright, there we go. All in one way. So they go in, they drop their stuff off, and then they come right back out. I actually kind of like that better. In fact, while we're here and we're doing that, we've got a little bit of money that we can put into a warehouse yard, and that can go right here and be set to farming products. And then that can go in as well. And finally, just like we did going out the other way, we can have a industry only. I guess it has to be up here, huh? Oh man, that's what I get for doing that. Okay, is this resident or historic too? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Xlin. My apologies, but this residence, we'll get you another one. I'm not worried about it. Move this over. No, 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 stop it, stop it. Move that right there. Get rid of the zoning.
Sin, I only have the deluxe upgrade. That's almost nothing. Emoji slightly smiling face.
Yep. Only had the deluxe upgrade? Oh. Well, I don't know what that actually technically means as far as what's unlocked for that upgrade specifically. But man, I don't know, this game...
Just a few mods, like Traffic Manager.
Yeah, just a few mods. Just a few mods, only a little. Only just a few. We're gonna change this road to just be industrial two-way, it doesn't matter. Hopefully that won't cause too much of an issue there. Make sure they're one of the claim to fame inside of
Emoji grinning face.
Inside of SimCity, at least for now, is that, oh come on, there are no lights anywhere in the city. And I want to make sure it stays that way, at least for now. As of right... Oh, nope. I stand corrected.
Mostly it's a handful of buildings.
There we
so
go.
Practically nothing compared to my surviving Mars.
Oh, I bet. By the way, thank you. I have that on Steam. I gotta download it. I keep forgetting about that. Been so busy, whenever I touch anything on Steam, it's usually going to be Cyberknight Flashpoint related, but I can't share any of that publicly, so I don't want to talk about it.
SM is great.
Surviving Mars? Yeah. You guys are all going to have deluxe areas as well.
Saddle up in the morning with Jimmy and the Stallions.
So far, so good. How are these buildings kind of growing? Let's check in on this. 1 of 1, educate more citizens. How are we looking as far as education is? That's not education. So, we have quite a lot of education here.
Super long roads in this part of town.
Yeah, there are. Grab them and throw them up here. Ooh, we'll wipe that out. Boom. That'll make everybody happier in the long run, I think. And if not, that's what I say. That's just it. It is what it is. There's that. We've got parks. We need to put more parks in. So let's see if a small playground.
Colossal ore.
About
We are the leading producer of minerals,
small
ore,
playground
and natural resources. Which
right
means
there.
You're benefiting from our services, whether you know
Boom.
us or not.
That looks good.
No
I like
matter
that.
what our critics say,
What kind of landmarks do we have that we can throw in?
employees.
Ooh, we didn't add in a city arch
Which
yet.
is why we work so
A
hard
statue
to
of
get
shopping.
our miners back in the mines
Lazarus
where they
Plaza.
feel at home.
Statue
Together,
of
we can
Wealth.
reunite minerals with the people
See,
who love
Mall of Moderation. This mall is not so posh, but has lots of small, cheap shops. Now I'm using the expanded view because normally when you open it, it's like this in this view. But I like opening it this way because then you actually get to see more information.
Take the second best of Milan and with an appropriate markup, bring it to you. Just because you don't have taste doesn't mean you shouldn't have pants. Pernu apparel. Clothes, but not quite.
This is Cities Radio, home of music.
Alright, there's a lot of other things actually that I have from some of the other creator packs that I can add in too that I think is actually worthwhile for us to work with. Like we've got a lot of areas that are going to be those parking areas. So maybe in the residential or these commercial areas, right? We can put in a car park. That way people can actually park their cars and walk around. Go that route. We can put in hotels or a roadside diner. go ahead and throw one of those in. That'll help out and count almost as a park building too. Let's throw that in. That'll help. All those, that means higher value and on the buildings themselves. We need a lot more residential again. Alright, so let's go ahead and plan that out. It's kind of growing pretty good. I like that. The only things that I'm not liking, and maybe I need to add the buildings better, I'm not entirely sure yet. Trying to figure this out. Right, are these growing adequately? Am I not generating enough? Am I generating too much? I need more workers, right? So metals, not enough glass. Workers 105 of 150. So I think that's what's holding us back. Because we're well over the produced resources until the next level. We need way more workers. And it's not high enough level yet in the ore for the worker barracks, right? You must have a level 2 ore industry area. And it's the same thing with the farm. So I've got to figure it out. I thought I had put way more out there, but I'm not sure what really constitutes that growth. For example, if I look over at so I'm still learning too. I don't know everything. I never claimed to. Oh, I guess we are level 2. We finally did level. It never even told us. So we need a lot more workers to get this boosted. A lot more workers. The good thing about that is now that we've got this going, we can come over here, go to farming, and then start spamming in these worker barracks if we really needed to. Right? I mean, I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying it is something that can be done. So let that run. See how fast that grows up there. Because we may not even need to add any more production or resource buildings. Except for that flour building. I think that's the only other one for this one we need to add now. And where is that? Flour mill. 15,000. Oh, cattle sheds. Okay, those are both for processing. So we'll have to plan those out. I may have to come back here and reshape the farming area a little bit more efficiently to be a farming area because it used to be a residential area. Thankfully, I think now we've built up enough to where we've got enough residential built in. And I've got to come back and continue the rest of these areas here, but yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that, in fact. We're going to go ahead continuing with the 2-lane with wide sidewalks there, and now come back. Nope, get out of there. Snapping options, good, and in straight. Okay. Come here. There we go. Honestly, grids are easier to build, especially when I'm trying to build in the pathways as well and lay those down. Because that's one of my preferred ways to play. Once you have got especially if you do have the Parks Pathways DLC, which I highly recommend. That Park Life DLC was adequately, just perfect, even before this new parks and pedestrian parks area, which I still want to turn this into, but that's an awful lot of walking. Wolfie was like, why would anybody actually want to walk? I was like, these people want to walk, and I can charge them to come in and out of the city, not just with tolls, but with with pathways. They can only get through by paying, what, $40 each way? I mean, I could really be very exploitative like that if I really wanted to. I just haven't. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure that the water is good for this next zone area. Let's go there and across, up and in. So now we can come out.
Capitalist Utopia, big smile.
Yep, Capitalist Utopia, that's right. Welcome to Sin City. I mean, the name was on the tin. You guys knew better. And if you didn't know better, well, that's on you for not paying attention. Alright, wow, that's growing in pretty fast, actually. These people want it. They want to be in there. That doesn't sound right, but that's just how it is. Sometimes it just be like that. Alright, so we're going to plan out this park area like I mentioned before. How did that get broken? Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how that got broken. Let's go ahead and fix that really quickly. Go to curved tool. Oh, nope. More of a curve. Nope. Wrong. Come on. No. And, oh, no. Too much. Too much. Ah, too much. Too much. A little too much. There we go. There we go. Come here. And there we go. Grow it in. Doing pretty good as far as the budget looks like. People are not looking and seeing a lot of complaints. These people over here are probably looking for college educated people now at this point. But this is one of our oldest buildings in the entire commercial buildings. This pharmacy's been around forever. Actually, we're going to make them historic. And we're going to call this the Varus Pharmacy. The Varus Gons Pharmacy, just because it's even funnier that way. You're very welcome, Varus. Hopefully you enjoy. Get to Capitalist Utopia. Aw, you're very welcome. Alright, and you got the 100th remark out of that. Nice. 100th comment. Alright, so how is this doing? Okay. How are you doing? Pears. Product. Okay. So I think that the next thing we said that we were going to try to do was that we've got to figure out a way to get more people coming up here to work at the excellent graphene zone, because that's the only way I can think of to upgrade that, and that would be to possibly put some cheap housing over here specifically for them and only for them. And I think that's what we're going to have to try to do here. Alright, go out to this way and down, and we're still going to make it look pretty though, you know, because I gotta do that. Gotta represent. Alright, so throw this in and here. What do you mean it's not invalid? I think you're being invalid. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And you guys are in the super cheap seats. This comes up. It's what they call company towns. Right? That's ultimately what this is all about. The only reason this exists is for residential for this ore area. And we'll even add in another area right off here. That way they have only one way in, one way out. And maybe we can start growing this up.
Is there a reason to make pipes looped?
Is there a reason to make pipes looped? Redundancy? It's the only thing I can think of, technically, but just the redundancy themselves. Yeah, that's the only reason I can think about it would be redundancy. Honestly, I'll probably just recreate this again. Just depends on how it's looking. How is this stuff coming in? I don't mind the grade. The gradient is substantial because I'm now cutting into the wall, into the area, into the mountain, I guess, or into the hillside. But it kind of matches well enough for me because, I mean, that's what it would be. Although, ironically, some of these other ones should probably be in that same location, but it's fine. And hopefully, because it is the ore area, all that coal that we're digging up as we're trying to dig up the other stuff that goes out there is going directly into these coal plants, which is helping out power. Now, we already did it for the farm side, so let's go ahead really quickly and grab a small warehouse for probably off of here maybe, and put that for the ore. That's fitting to me, I think. So we're gonna go in and make sure we're doing ore products. That way, that's even more ways to make some money because those other companies can come up here, dump the stuff off, and we can build up and go from there. There's other going to be specific unique factories. We already have one built up. This says this is a bakery, and it outputs good, even higher tier goods, so to speak, right? Requires farm, I guess. I'm not sure what that is. Like, it's the, I think, flour.
Is this PC?
No, this is not PC, David Banks. Thank you for stopping by. This is PlayStation 4, good sir. So I'm still learning some stuff. I don't know everything there is to know about the game. I'm getting there. So let's see. Oh no, but let's go into back into farming. Alright, so this creates output of the green thing, which is crops. Okay. Outputs. That output is, it inputs crops and outputs animal products. Cattle shed, these do the same. Oh, there we go, flour mill. So I do need flour as well if I want to build a bakery. So I'm going to have to build the flour mill no matter what at this point. So let's go ahead and add that flour mill on an actual normal street. Sounds like a better idea to me. I know it's loud, but people are just going to have to deal with it. And then it will eventually change a bunch of these roads.
The traffic was bad for a bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I had to change it. That's the whole reason I went to the one-way roads. One-way roads will save you. You won't need roundabouts. Hey, the industry area for Green Acres Center. And we're going to call this the David Banks. Hold on a second. Let's rename that. So let's rename this. Let's go there. David Banks Farms. Helps if I actually have it. Thanks. And the funny part is that was on a keyboard, so I can't type for anything today. Alright, so there's that. Welcome back to David Banks Farms on the Plains. That's growing in there, and that also means that we have access to the other stuff. Once the flour mill starts working, then we can actually build into the bakery, the lemonade factory, which we need glass for, I believe. But we could probably get that bakery going. Who wouldn't love the delicious smell of a freshly baked donuts early in the morning? Bakery produces tasty go nuts donuts and takes care of the curves of your citizens. The bakery requires animal products, crops, and flour specialty goods to produce its tasty pastries. Unique factories can be placed outside of industry areas. Oh, so okay, so the bakery does not have to be there. We could put the bakery over here, for example. I kind of like that, actually. Kind of like that quite a bit. You know what? I think that's a really good idea. Let me go ahead and do that, in fact. So let's make this a... You got tolls yet? No, I have not added tolls in. I'm thinking I'll add that here fairly soonish. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I really didn't want it to go like a big, heavy city. This is supposed to be a smaller city, not a big metropolitan, but with a lot of industry and a bunch of different types of industries. I have a feeling it's going to go metropolitan regardless, no matter what I want. So let's go. That's a 4-lane road. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and do 3 lanes.
So experience something different. Yakisoba.
This way.
Fried noodles.
And then come down right before the curve this way. There's that. And now I should be able to fit that bakery. Come on. All right, that works for me. That creates a little roundabout itself. This can be further away from here, so it's super loud, but it's right next to the cemetery, so the only people who are going to complain are the people who are coming to visit. But oh well.
Leave room for bigger roads.
Leave room for bigger roads? Okay. Maybe. I mean, the good thing about I can move stuff around. I only have a 9-tile limit on PlayStation as well, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Man, come on, people.
What do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who
go in. Okay, you know what? Let's go here and... Can I change the building types?
In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice. The law, accounting.
Oh, no, I can change that entirely. Okay. So, let's go there, here. Because they're not growing in like I was hoping they were going to.
I'm L. You know, like the letter.
Alright, you go here, go there. All of this. In fact, all of this. It's going to all go in there. Alright, oops. Oopsie. Okay, cool. Alright, so for now, that's what I'm going to have here. And now this new district. Then I can go here, because I don't like how those look. And let's make them... mid-century modern as far as how they're put in. And more importantly, do I have it? Or I have to, is that 6,000? 8,500. All right, we're almost at 6,000 people. So they're going to come in here shortly. Prospect Heights, we're going to leave that non, or just generic. We're going to leave it generic. These people need to move in. They need to move in. Let's give them some incentive to move in. Let's go ahead and put a, what's that, fire station and old-timey police station in. Do not need disaster response. Those are the cheap ways to take care of that. We'll give them some medical clinic. And I don't think we need any of that, do we? What about high school? No, we're good to go on all that. The only thing we might need is college. We're not none of the people working in the ore are going to be college educated, to my knowledge. At least not right now. No one is. Alright, so there's that growing up. This area is our Arcade Hills is our commercial area. So we're going to extend that down and paint that district a little bit better down here.
Build a bridge connecting to highway, make it a toll.
Maybe. We shall see. Give me just a bit. Let's go there. Okay, so there's all that. Okay, good. Because honestly, the toll, like I said, this whole area up here is going to be remodified anyway to become more of a service industrial area, and I can have tolls coming in and tolls going out. So then I won't even have to worry about it too much because I can be built into the system itself. I'm going to go grab something to drink, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this on... No, it'll readjust back to single speed, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this on cinematic camera, and... thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for viewing. If you like commentary like this, if you like gameplay like this, if you like just the sound of my voice, I don't know. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Stick around, maybe. There's going to be more content on the way. I'll be right back.
See, you have train access. Wow, this early? Usually makes sense in a large city, I think. Well, get ahead of the game. That's probably the National Railroad.
All right, there we go. So, wow, it's so early. So you have train access. Yes, okay, so I don't necessarily have train access. Let me explain. So there is this map, because it is a content creator map, I believe. That's why I started out with a farming, a forestry, and an ore area. Like this whole area, you could tell that's been painted on. That wasn't painted on by me. That was painted on by whoever made the map itself. And then an area that that's non-denominational. That way you can make it whatever you want. In this case, it's just a sprawl of all the same looking houses. But that's all right, because I don't really care in the long run. As long as these people are happy and they're building and they're getting more money to me. Look, we're getting 7,600 a week right now. And we've got most of our stuff probably throttled too high. We could be earning way more money. Ooh, maybe not enough. Let's go ahead and we're gonna use. I do use the 101% trick, which gets you for a tiny fraction of the cost. For a tiny fraction of the cost of above 100%, you gain, like, especially for any of the services that use vehicles, you gain a whole whole other vehicle extra out of it for free, essentially. So let's make sure that kind of catches up. Oh, that's right, we were in cinematic, so it goes to slow time. Getting bad on trash. How bad is the recycling look? So go to, that's pollution. Okay, that's leaving this water okay. What about the water down here? That water's golden. Okay, just making sure. Wondering if I'm going to have to move those soon. But I think they're protected well enough, because I did de-zone these other areas over here. So I think that helped out. All right, that wasn't trash though. So go over here to garbage. There we go. We are dramatically well under what we should be for that. So let's address a couple of things. I have 64,000 in the bank. Let's go ahead and throw one more recycling center up, at least for right now. We'll leave the trash as it is. And I was asked about adding in a toll road. So we're going to get them toll coming out. Let's see. Now this roundabout, this is the only basic roundabout that's been in the entire game. Going through this way down Chilville Parkway, and then it connects off to the feeder roads that go out to the main areas themselves. That's originally how the city was built. This I added just a little bit ago, maybe about an hour or two ago, to be able to get this going out, and that's only for the industrials themselves. If I want everything to go out, then I have to delete this and basically delete these parkways out into one big parkway itself. I'm not getting rid of any of this because I'm going to eventually eat or reach into these trains, and I don't think I have the ability. I don't think I have train access yet. Do I have train? No. Reach a population of 12,000. So for this map, I need to reach 12,000 population before I can unlock trains or do anything with trains. So by me taking that out and taking all of these out, let's get rid of that. And we can get a toll booth in. A one-way toll booth. Oh, yeah, I should not have deleted. I shouldn't have deleted all that up there. Oh, well. All right, so maybe that's going to bring a lot of business into this way. So what about if I come off? Oh, I can't. Not without doing it diagonal and doing it weird. Can I can't even do it diagonal, huh? No, because the train's in the way, so I can't do that either. I would have to do it from up here and then have it just kind of wrap. That's honestly probably the only way I'm going to be able to pull that off. So maybe get rid of this. Okay, go ahead and pull that back. We want this to go there. Actually, let's do it this way. Because that is a 4-lane road. That's not even a highway, is it? Yeah, I'm not even using highway on that. Not yet, at least. I can change that up, too. So let's go ahead and start with a 4-lane, one-way road first. Draw it backwards. Out to here. And then out this way. And then, come back. Down, grab the one-way toll booth, go this way, oops, and then go back in. And so that might be able to upgrade that. It might be okay just that way, and just have to change the direction on it. Although, I'm not sure actually. Let's take a look at what the highway would look like if we were to go to highways without streaming past it so fast. Slow down, Sin. 3-lane, one-way upgrade, there, there, there. Swap the direction out. Can this come in? Oh, I didn't want to swap the direction. Upgrade. Can that go there and there without killing anything else? Okay, I guess it can. Alright, nice. Nice, nice. Okay, that's good there. Alright, so I can get them told coming out. And we will go back over to the one-way roads. The 3-lane is probably at it. Right? Go to curved. And I need that a little smaller. Alright, come up here. Nope. And maybe that needs to go to 4. That's too short, huh? Alright, yeah, I don't like that anyway. Get rid of that curve. Let's try it again. Come on. There. Yeah, because that has 4 lanes going out. Okay. And then unfortunately this one way doesn't go anywhere now. And doesn't even technically need to. I mean, but it's to anchor this older place, so I don't know what else to go. Have it loop back around, maybe. Okay. There we go. And then make that. If it will, let me do it. Upgrade. Okay, I guess it will. I just have to worry about the power. But the power's already jumped over, I believe, right? So we should be golden. Hold on, let me just make sure of that before I go out of here. Oh yeah, it's already jumped over. Okay, good. Alright, so let's see if that helps grow. How do these houses look? Okay, not too shabby. Educate more citizens. But they're right down the road from the... Oh, I did get rid of the other school over here, didn't I? So maybe I do need to add another school over here. How are we doing on elementary? 1,400 on the capacity. What about high school? What do you mean, no capacity? I swear I keep adding a high school. Or I have already built a high school. Yeah, it says there's one right there. Oh, that's elementary. That would explain why. That would absolutely explain why. Wow, okay. Way to go, Sin. Way to go. Alright, so the high school can actually go right here. That'll make everybody happy. Yep, I did it. I did that. That was me. And that's what's been preventing all of them from upgrading. Wow, way to go, Sin. Way to go. Spending so much money. Way to go, Sin. Way to go. Alright, so maybe if you work in graphene, you have to have a high school diploma. Now we're up to almost 9,000 a week? Nice. Okay, come on. Alright, I'll give you guys a little bit more oomph than that. Oh, wrong one. Electricity.
Who needs high tool?
No one does. I don't think. Do they? Maybe. Possibly. You go here and connect. There we go. Oh wow, we're already running really, really low on power so far. So I guess we're gonna have to do another coal. It's gonna give us this one, and let's go ahead and throw it here. And now we've gone back up. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on power. 165. We don't need the economy or the budget, excuse me, is high.
The age-old Italian
Pollution
of
XO.
burning beans and drinking the bitter bean juice.
The bitter bean
Our
juice.
environment is perfect for all
The
of your
bitter
work
bean
needs.
juice.
There's no better place to be distracted
They're all
than the burning
upgrading.
bean
So maybe we
coffee
will
shop.
hold off.
Our coffee
Yeah, I
technicians
think
are
we're going to hold off on adding more residential only because now, do you hear all the chimes?
while generally making more noise than anyone could reasonably ignore. So drink
They're all the
and
ding
let
ding
the
ding.
productivity
Those are all, they're all
City
upgrading.
Sim Coffee fans, burn bean coffee. Get it while it's hot.
If anything, we can work on the oh, there goes 4-star starting.
Hello, I'm Al at Cities Radio, and I just wanted to thank you for taking a break from listening to all the other sounds of the city. You know, the honking, barking, yelling, and chirping, to listen to the true sounds of the city right here on Cities Radio. We'll be playing the best music from around the globe all afternoon, so stay where you are and don't go away. Gaze at a gazelle.
The other benefit of doing this is now that we sped the data up, we can actually come over and check and see. 10, almost 11,000. All right, so look at this. We're almost almost 10,000 a week that we're getting from residential. 3,000, almost 4,000 from commercial, and then our leisure is another 2987. We have level 1 535, and that's just a generic. That's a very small portion actually on the map now comparatively. The generic farming and or respectively are on the bottom left corner. But then the actual industries, the DLC industries, or industries DLC, you can obviously see our warehouses, and that's why I want to get those warehouses in pretty quickly in the unique factories. The bakery must be making some profits. We're an industry-driven city at this point. We're making almost 10 grand a month in profit. And then we're getting $36 a week in large vehicles on here. Now, we have no policies, I don't believe, except for a fishing license, the only one we've got. Oh, and recycle plastic, that's right. We don't have any public transportation yet. I probably could put recreational use in. You know what, let's go ahead and throw that in. Recycling, that'll help, well, slightly reduce tax, but it's fine.
We need more dog parks.
Need more dog parks. Alright, needs more dog parks indeed. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll add the other incoming toll here shortly. Let's go ahead and add a dog park in. Good point, good point. Dog parks are right here. Who needs a dog park? You guys need a dog park down here. Look at all this. It's all not red, or it's all red. I don't want to take... Here, let's add that. Look at how happy those people are. And you can have one. I feel like Oprah right now. And you get a dog park. And you get a dog park. You all get dog parks. So that'll help with the... You can obviously see the leisure itself too. That's going to help with some money. But more importantly, that it's going to help with the actual the land value.
Happy
I can
citizens.
talk today. Yeah, happy citizens, happy land value. In fact, let's go ahead and throw... No, down here. Let's throw a Japanese garden down here. And take them out. They're happy. They'll be happy with it. I'm so sorry to see the Bob residents go, but man, have you been to that Japanese... Yeah, Japanese garden? It's so nice. Alright, let's go ahead and check on this bakery. Oh, we gotta name the bakery too. Hey. Not doing too bad. Upkeep of $291 a month. Or a week, I mean. I'm wondering if we should probably... Might be a wise idea to put another... Oops. Put another small warehouse on the other side here. Maybe? No, I'm... Wait, is that going to generate pollution? No. Wait, does the bakery generate pollution? I didn't even check that. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Before we go any further, I just realized this might be in danger. Ooh, that's really close to the line. Okay, so I'm not sure we're going to do that. You know what? We'll just put that right here.
Name it Fiat Vander Ploeg Swedish Bakery.
Alright. Do what now? Okay. Okay. I guess I can do that. Since you asked so politely. See how enthused I... See how enthused I am? I don't... yeah, I can do that. Give me just a second here. Alright, so... stored... We want unique factory products, which is from the bakery. That way we got that here. This leans out. The other thing that I want to make sure is that we have everything channeling that way. So, this road, for example, should be a one-way. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that really quick. Oops.
Fiat Vander Ploeg is a Swedish baker who owns Fiat Vander Ploeg Swedish Bakery.
You're right. That tidbit, most people don't even know about history. It's amazing. They don't teach that in schools anymore. It makes me cry every single time. I can't tell you. No, that was just gas. No, I'm okay now. Thank you for your concern. All right, so let's look at 4-lane road, straight in here. We have another connection point if necessary, and that should hopefully route everybody else out, if nothing else. I may have to come back in and get some other roads that cut through and getting rid of a lot of these paths, but that should probably help a little bit there. I just don't want them, if they're going to go out, that means everybody gets told going out, right? And if we're going to do that, then we're going to have to start building the toll booth on this side as well for the people coming in. But seeing how large that toll booth is, it's going to be a bit for us to come over here and change that out. I have to readjust this stuff again, and I want to make sure I have enough room so that I can take advantage. Like, obviously it's much higher here because it crosses the highway, right? But I'm eventually going to want to build in a train station, at least one, even if it's not the cargo train station, at least another train station.
Have to go play CKF. See you.
You would, Varus. You would. Big bully. Alright, man. You can't be doing that. Alright, so that's what we're looking at here. I think people are still raising up. Let's take a look back at... Hey, we're getting some level 3s in there. I like it. Getting there, getting there. Getting some money into the coffers. Not sure exactly what else they need at this moment. Maybe we can add a landmark in finally. Take a look at what we've got here.
Are you playing on console?
Yes, I am playing on console. Let's see here. This is the Abbott Hotel. It's a coastal hotel. And this is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and throw that over here, maybe.
CKF.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so CKF is Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. It is a new game that is coming out from Tracy Brothers Games. And it should be releasing... What happened there? On PC, I believe, next year.
Near
and
the
then
river.
Near the river. Yep. Well, that's where I decided to put that one there. Looks pretty good, actually. We can even add some... Keep getting distracted. Keep getting distracted. Make this, yeah, curved. It's fine. Let's go here, up, and... What do you mean? Okay, there. That looks good there. And then this one... Okay, just because it's too short, maybe? That's probably why. Alright. So that gets people over here on this side. And then I can start building up for the other last part of the residential on this, moving this here. How are we doing? We're at 3 stars on the farm. So let's go ahead and look at David Banks Farms. We need significant amount more workers. How are these doing? 33 of 40, 27 of 40, 31 of 40, 27, 27. Let's add some more in, maybe. All right. So we still haven't opened those up on the ore yet, which is not fun. Alright, let's go ahead and spam these in. business. Yeah, building itself. All right, let's see how that works there.
Build a new neighborhood.
I'm getting ready to over here. Actually, I was trying to build up this commercial area as well and make sure these were doing okay. So let's go back and check on the bakery. Okay, so the bakery is actually doing pretty good. Looks like to me. I'm not sure we need to address the production rate, but it looks like we're getting a product rate of 3,878 per week with a 1,291 of that material cost. So it looks like it's doing pretty good. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the warehouse. 2% full. So they're getting there. Alright. Alright, so come back over here and let's add in same one I've been working with, but I'm probably getting ready to try to transfer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I should do it such a wide swath. Alright, so let's go over here and down. Let's go there, maybe.
A new neighborhood with lots of dog parks.
But the space is too small to actually fit a real dog park. Let's see. I don't think it'll fit. Oh, nope. Maybe. We'll just put a bunch of dog parks in there. Where did you guys spend all the... Where'd you guys spend all the money on the budget this year? Oh, it was on dog parks. Four dog parks in a row. All the dog parks all the time. As a matter of fact, we'll offset them a little bit. Let's move this one down here. And move that one down here. Go here and make it a park. We're not actually charging any money to go through the park. It just sounds like it. Looks like we are, but we're not. Alright.
Add trees to blend them together.
Okay. Will do. And let's go in here. We're going to add giant redwoods, because that makes the most sense to me. Dogs want to know who they're barking at. They won't be able to see each other, and they'll just keep barking. It's just perfect, right? Anybody who's ever been to the dog park knows how that works. they just start barking at each other. And if they, especially if they can't see each other, but they can smell each other, then that works out perfectly. It's not easy to do on console, by the way. Just want to put that out there. We don't have the mod tools and access.
Happy dogs.
They're very happy dogs. They're like, man, can't you? I can't wait to get that. There's a bone I buried under one of these trees, the biggest tree around. We call him George. And he's such a happy tree. He's a happy, happy dog and a happy tree. Happy dog. Happy, happy dog. Happy tree. Happy dog and a happy tree. Pay close attention. Don't go too slow. Don't go too fast.
Feels like Wisconsin.
But does it feel like the first time? Or is that... Or am I gonna... I could lose monetization for that. I don't know anymore. I don't know, man. Are there big redwoods like that in Wisconsin? I thought those were... Doesn't look too bad. Kind of blends in, right? Okay, so here's the highway. You can't even see it from here. So you're coming in on the highway, or from the highway. All right, then you come down. Maybe I could put a toll road out this way if I really wanted to, but it wasn't my intention. So then they're coming out. Oh, and then this opens up. And you're like, oh, wow, what's that big copse of trees down there? Oh, that must be... It's a dog parks.
I don't know, I am not from there.
I don't know either. I haven't a clue. And I just work here. I don't know anything. All right, let me go ahead and throw some of these other trees in. And see if we can't get it looking kind of pretty. Something like that, maybe. Throw some of these in. And then maybe...
The trees block the car's noise.
No, I know they do. We don't want the dog spooked. Throw those in now. Okay, good. Alright, so that's good there. That gives people a happy area to be around near as well. It's going to help improve it'll actually help improve the quality over here. As far as the land value. So that's always good. Let's go ahead and add the residential in. Up to right there.
The Brontosaurus.
As soon as I threw that
For
in,
millennia,
came out.
These gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino Oil is proud to continue by using their eons-old
Amazing.
goop to
Love
fuel
it.
your 5-door wagon, making it the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino Oil. Embrace the power of bones.
Embrace the power of bones. That is a very weird advertisement. I can't lie, that was pretty cool though. Pretty funny. Doing pretty good, I think. Look at this. Let's get some more commercial in here. Oops. That's why I'm on the right thing.
Maybe it was too scary. Actually, if things can just disappear,
I mean, you bury grandma, and you guys are still gonna get hungry.
I need to play another song.
Bring the whole family to
Bring
the
the whole
Old
family.
Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. At the Old Grain Mill always has the best service and the best home-style meals in town.
They do.
Make sure you always leave at the Old Grain Mill with a smile and a full belly. Now,
All right.
be sure that you come down to At the Old Grain Mill, old-fashioned family restaurant. and not the abandoned grain facility at the edge of town. It's not safe for visitors and poses serious risks to anyone who dares enter that old mill, which was forced to close down years ago. We ordered our sign and uniforms before we learned of the existence of that dangerous old flour mill, so we are not responsible for what happened there on that awful night.
Check schools if the coverage is good.
At the old grain mill.
Will do. Give me a second.
Family restaurant at the old grain mill.
Give me
From our
just
family
a second.
to yours. We are the law accountant. The law accounting. I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a
Oh,
complicated
electricity is
question,
running
requiring the services
a little
of a
peakish
lawyer
there.
And an accountant. Is that us? Well, what do you think? Seems to me
Oh,
that
I
there's a
never
lot of you
readjusted
out
the
there
water.
who might need the use
My bad.
of the law
Could have been
accounting.
making even more
But
money.
that's not legal advice.
Alright,
That's
there's
life
that,
advice.
and
In fact,
education.
we're legally
So,
barred from
elementary is
providing
far
legal
above and
advice.
beyond what we
The
need.
law
High school is above and beyond what we
officially
need.
unlicensed
Nothing for
since
university yet.
2005.
But I have the university DLC, and we could actually probably specialize the university. I've never done that like I am with the industries now. I think that might be worthwhile to do. But that'll be in the next tile when we build out. I'd like to try to maximize tiles as much as possible. We haven't even touched the forestry yet. Have not even remotely once built into that. So, there is time yet to go. SK99, I appreciate that. Stephen King 99. Alright, so come on. So then you have this go in there, that goes into that.
Cool, MOGOK hand, light skin tone.
Coolness. Yes, I aim to please, at least in that respect. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it considerably. Let's go in there. Let's go here and add in another. Nah, it's not gonna work. Better off I do it this way. Ah, come on. Pay attention to the gradient of the road sin, of the road itself. It's coming out right there. Right, there's that. Thought it was on. Alright, so how about freeform? Oh, I know what it is. It's the snapping. Get rid of these. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. There. I like that. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and add in another 2-lane with wide sidewalks. And they can go out to right there. Go grab the water. So I think we're going to have one more round of residential, and then it'll probably go into commercial. Because I have not been building it all on the outside of most of the grid container or mile grids that I was working with. I've been building on the inside. It's only over here that I started building on the outside at all anyway, too. So that's probably going to how I'm going to hold a lot of this in. And I might actually be able to pack them in even more if I go to the wall-to-wall once we get up to 8,000. But we have to get there in the first place. And have enough money to be able to get up there in the first place, too. So there's always that. Okay, nothing big important. Let's go ahead and add our next portion residential in. Okay. If the music's annoying, let me know. I'm just using the actual built-in music into the game itself. Oh, no, go Alright, so there's that. And we're sped up, so that's good, no good there. Wow, that is a lot of people on the road. Holy cow, that is a lot of people. Whoops. Get rid of all these lights. We don't like lights. Do not like lights. No siree Bob. None. I've almost always had better luck with most of my transportation if I don't have those. Alright, so the farms are up to 3. It's good there. The ore is still a single star, so I'm gotta learn that one better.
Didn't you know the game had music? I played it on PC.
Yeah, this is some of the music. Let's go here. We're in the city's radio, so this song is from Europa Universalis 4, Ride Forth Victoriously. What they do is they take a lot of the other Paradox games and they throw soundtrack stuff from that into these other radio stations. There's music in here from Crusader Kings. There's music in here from Knights of Pen and Paper. No kidding. Pretty cool, actually. Here, we'll even throw that up one more. And then, here, let's, this is Mars Radio.
Can you hear it? Listen closely. It's the sound of refreshment. Pop soda refreshment. Pop soda. Belch the best.
What'd you just call me?
Welcome back to Mars Official Radio. Due to the dynamic and irregular environment in schools, I was dissatisfied.
The music feels very dramatic.
Instead, I went back to the university and studied astrophysics. Physics is the science of matter, its motion, and its behavior in time and space. Astrophysics is the science of things like dark matter, a form of matter that neither emits nor reflects electromagnetic radiation. We don't know if it really exists, but it helps us explain the irregular movements of galaxies. It obviously didn't get rid of all irregularities. After a little talk, it's time for a little music. That's regular.
I don't know what irregularity she's not referring to. That's weird, but okay. Weirdo woman. Crazy weird person. Alright, let's go over here. I'm not putting that in. I didn't hit that. What happened?
The city is getting huge.
Yes, it is, Shivel. Yes, it is. It's getting there. It's getting there. That kind of fits. You got like that there, too. And that gives us an opportunity to be able to put in additional pathways, plan ahead.
You played it on PC.
Would I play this on PC? I absolutely would play this on PC, but only if I had access to the other DLC as well, because I've already, I already had the DLC on PlayStation. So, you know what I mean? I want an adequate experience, the same, if not better.
I would love recreate my entire city in this game.
Let's go here. It's kind of fun. I can't lie. It is very, very fun. Alright, let's go grab that. Here. One more. Can you let me go one more? Good. And here as well. No. No. Go. No. Stop. Okay. There. Grab it. Sometimes it can be finicky. Probably won't let me do that one. Okay. So... You know what? You guys can just build around that. I ain't playing with games with you. I'm the one who makes the rules, not you. You build around how I say.
I would either make my real-life city or recreate the maps from old Tony Hawk games.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. All right, so let's go ahead and yeah, make sure the water is good to go there. We can go out one more. Down, over. No, I want it aligned with the pipe work that was there. Ew, is it really that bad? Oh, my bad. Okay. And nope, nope. Down. Down, over. Good enough. Good enough, I suppose. That's what most city planners tell you. They say they just don't tell you to say it
You
out loud.
will have to play this game
Good
on the
enough.
Basilisk.
That'd be nice, I think. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, so the you know what? Let's start with this.
You go. You
Go
leave the
ahead.
city mayor and planer.
There's that. Let's go ahead and make this all residential. There's that. This is probably going to all be commercial out here. And then I can start putting up the other parks, I think. No, I have to reach 6,000. That's right. Still have to do that. Don't have access to that just yet. Let's see here. Don't I already have a roadside diner? I do have the roadside diner already in. Okay. Palm Spring Hotel.
Recreate Pallet
Boom.
Town from the original Pokemon games.
No.
I need to get this game.
Yes. But I said no to the Pallet Town thing. No. No, I'm not doing that again. Can't do that anymore. Not ever again. I was told not to in this town. So there's that. That should help out quite a bit. Those are all coastal
Again.
hotels. That'll help bring tourism in, as well as be a area that we can play in. Let's go ahead and add in the first part for this until. Let's go here. Can I come down? Ah, come on. Oh, autosave. Thanks, autosave. Way to go, autosave. Good guy, autosave. You know, that's fine right there. Can I, oh, what the heck was that? Oh, because curved tool's on. Alright, let's go here. I'm not hitting the button. Why is it being so exuberant with the... like I'm hitting it? Okay. Now I can put freeform on. Well, let me actually draw it upside. That'd be pretty cool if it did. Oh, it does. Nice. Very nice. Okay, down, back over to... and no, not that big, but right there, maybe. There.
City planner plays always
Out.
says eminent domain.
Eminent. How'd you get him to go along with the eminent domain? Ah, that old chestnut. Alright, so there's that. And what do you mean I can't? There you go. They should be able to walk down or whatever. Alright, so there's that. Okay. The whole purpose of that was to kind of make part of this is all the park area. I think I already had that marked out though. I did. I just got to mark the rest of it. Okay, so let's go in here and mark the rest of this to be part of that, and this right here.
Only use eminent domain for dog parks.
Only for dog parks? Doggus Parkus. Hey, we hit Busy Town. Give me just a second. All right. Oil industry specialization, tourism specialization.
What
Bunch.
sort of park is it gonna be?
Bunch of different things. All of the things. Look at everything we
Yay,
have.
yay, yay. Emoji confetti ball, emoji sparkler,
all of
emoji
that.
fireworks.
Very nice. Well now. Yeah, so we can do all kinds of stuff with that park, right? We can have the park entrance coming off down here, or have one of the main entrances down here right next to the river, and then have the other part of it all the way up here connecting this area here, leading out into the forestry area as well. So there's so many different ways to have if we have that park in this central area, which we need to name the park too. So let's see here. Let's bump that up, and we're gonna rename this. All right, so WYSIWYG Park, we have.
Castle Leazes Park.
Castle Leazers. All right, I'll do that then, I guess. Give me a sec. Ta-da! Don't want to knock stuff off. All right.
No.
Oh, Leazes.
Keep the other name.
Okay.
I like it more than my suggestion. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It is all good in the hood. Oh no, not enough power. Not enough power. Let's go back here and throw that in. We'd probably bump these up, at least for now. Make people feel a little bit better. Get some better quality in here. I don't think anybody, I think. I guess so. No money, no money, no money, no money. Okay. Alright, so there is that. Wait for that to kind of work itself out. Alright, go back up here. Power, we're producing 165 megawatts and only using 118-ish. How are we gaining from? So $60 a week from large vehicles. Warehouse and industry are 3,200. Farming is 4,700.
Maybe a new electricity plant.
Pretty soon I will, yes. I bet you that's why the ore is not growing, is because the rest of this is ore related. Let's go over here and make that generic industry. And that'll hopefully help this up here grow. I bet you everything that's what's been preventing this from growing. Okay. Grab this here.
Maybe because of workers?
Yeah, it is also because of the workers. That is absolutely 100% true. Let's throw those there, and because there weren't enough workers. We're not enough. this. And there. Hopefully that should get some more there. And then we'll add some more down here as well. We haven't decided what we want for this, actually. Hold on. So for commercial, yeah, we could do tourist down here. Tourism specialization, right? For this part. We want tourists to come in. That'll change some of the buildings that are up there. I forgot about
Maybe
that.
some high density.
Not yet.
Or is it still locked?
Yeah, it's still locked for starters. You know what? Instead of
Yeah,
that,
I
no,
like
we're
that.
gonna do commercial. Oh, I can't do the commercial wall to wall yet. That's right. Yeah. We can make theirs organic and local produce though. That's probably the smarter play, truth be told. Let's go there. Do I have that here? Oh, I do. Alright, so we can go ahead and get rid of that on this. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Alright, so that means that now all the stuff that comes from the farm is actually what's really going to come out there. They'll produce most of their own goods themselves, or a significant
Maybe save
sum
that
of
land
it.
for later.
Yep, I'm planning to trying to grow some stuff out here. All right, so there's that. Well, this is going to be the forest area. We're going to have the whole forestry that comes off of here as well. So that's one of the ways that we're doing it. I'm just wondering if this may or may not be a better idea to have because if that's the case, then I'm going to have to separate this last row and take it away, because otherwise if I make it tourists, it's going to be super loud all the time. Super duper loud. Man, these guys must be like living in the... Interesting. Why is this not growing? Not enough workers. We're producing more than enough product. Alright, give me just a sec. Let's go here, and we are going to
There is no
D-zone.
demand for other specialization, only residential.
Yeah. So that's why I'm going to have to get rid of... There. Had to D-zone those.
You just need to go ham with houses.
No, actually, I don't think I do. For starters, I don't have enough room to be able to do that just yet, unless I want to start building them out here. But that area is going to be earmarked for the ore industry, because this is an ore tile, or ore portion of a tile is all ore. So obviously, I want to deal on that. This is for farm, this is for forestry, and this is the residential. Hopefully that makes sense.
Get rid of generic industry is good idea.
Right? I can't dispute that. In fact, that area is kind of polluted. Maybe we can do a cheap-ass residential.
Vault Tech cameras. If you want the best, you have got to go big. That's why our cameras are the biggest on the market. Our shutters the loudest. Our lenses the longest. Cameras aren't paperweights. They're tools. Tools used to create. In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to take outside. Vault Tech. Only the best.
Nice. See how well that
I'm
goes.
Venom Askelin of Mars Official Radio. Lean back, relax, and let us do the rest. Our songs are simply the best, and my hosting is too.
They will need a hospital.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think we could probably, we don't have open to the high capacity yet, no. Alright, let's also get an elder care. Actually, elder care can go right there. That should help everybody be happy. And then the hospital itself, probably off the same right next to it. Works for me. Here. Wait, what was that other one? This one, right? No, it was not. Oh, come on. Sin, figure it out. What was it? Nope, wasn't that one either. What is that? Oh, with the median. That's right. Derp. Alright. Yeah, the whole reason I did that and had to change the road up there for a second was because of the way that the... Can I change that? Nope, because all it does is just change the median type. Nope, that doesn't work either. So now they have to go around, yeah. Ah, come on! There we go. Now you guys can cross. This is the whole thing. The whole reason is just for that those people gotta walk all the way around. Why'd that guy change that, man? I was trying to get there. Alright guys, I'm getting kind of tired. That stream a lot longer than I normally do, so I don't know how much longer.
Live. It is getting late here in the UK.
I'm gonna be on next Saturday, probably around 11 Central Time. If you join the Sins Arcade Discord, which can be shared in the link, especially in the video on demand afterwards, then by all means, yes, stick by. That's where I'm going to be keeping in touch with people. I'm going to get my channel scheduled back up and running. This is one of the games I plan on covering on Saturdays, and just trying to build a bunch of stuff up now that I have access to PC again. There's opportunity now for a lot more growth and a lot more games for me to run.
See you next time.
Thank you so much for stopping by, SK. I appreciate it. You guys all have a happy and safe one. I appreciate everybody coming out today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have a happy and safe one out there.